Well, Ademola Adejoyin, our football pundit, joins us on TVC Breakfast this morning to look at what is happening to champions Liverpool. 3 back-to-back games at Anfield ending in a loss. Is this what you see after a dominant run? After 68 matches unbeaten at home, Liverpool have been beaten blue, black and red right there on their home ground.
Oh, good morning, Emmanuel. Like I said last week, this is probably not the most anticipated game of the season anymore.
But it gave us so much excitement.
You mean the Liverpool-Manchester City? That wasn't exciting. It wasn't exciting, you know. Liverpool.
How do you explain a goal that produced 5 goals and even a missed penalty? Not as exciting.
What makes a game exciting is when both teams put it on the floor. Only one team.
So one-sided as far as you're concerned.
So that's not exciting. So like I said, it wasn't the most anticipated, game of the
but for
season
neutrals, it was a game that gave us so much high points.
It sums it all up as to what's going on with Liverpool. I don't know what Becker was thinking in that game. It sums the whole performance up, and it's really sad. And Jurgen Klopp needs to get his act right.
Let's talk about Liverpool. What exactly? Jurgen Klopp identified fatigue as the problem. But they're not getting the goals. Where is the fatigue coming from? Is it coming from the defense line or the attacking line? Where exactly is the problem with Liverpool?
Last time I was here, I said Mourinho's been making excuses. I think Jurgen Klopp has, gotten on that bus as well. He's been making, series of excuses. He started with how Van Dijk is not around. He started with how Manchester United have got lots of penalties. I think he just needs to look past what's going on and see what he can bring to this team, because it goes beyond the game with Manchester City. They've been underperforming generally. So he could see it from the point of view of how other Premier League teams have sort of cut the tactics of Liverpool as a team. So maybe he needs to bring something new.
Do you think the absence of Diogo Jota, who started live with Liverpool on a bang, is more or less their most direct striker? With the exception of Salah and Mane. Do you think his absence may also be costing them some setback?
I definitely wouldn't rule that out, because there was a reason they got him in the first place, to sort of salvage the attack. So definitely, him not being on the pitch sort of, causes that lag. But in my opinion, it's not the greatest of excuses, because last I checked, Jota wasn't in the team last season.
When they won the league.
2 seasons ago. Even when they won the Champions League. So there is something missing in Anfield.
Okay. But let's talk about Manchester City. The game between Liverpool and Man City was supposed to be a potential title decider. Yeah. You think that has already crowned Man City as title winners?
We know this Etihad people. Once they pick form, that's just it. So it's really hard to see Manchester City fall off the tree right now.
As far as you're concerned, the title has been decided with the game last night.
It's almost safe to say, because you look at the last 14 games. How do you win 14 games in a row? It says it all itself. And that's where the argument against Guardiola about how he has never coached a struggling team is against, because even when he's been coaching big teams, he has been putting in the work. 14 games, 14.
Well, of course, some of the goals you have on the screen there, many of them would be Alisson Becker, who is the world's best goalkeeper, maybe faulted for some of the goals there. It just shows he's human.
Yeah, definitely. Like 2 or 3 of the goals, I guess, but at the end of the day, it still boils down to the whole team itself. Why did you give Fabinho back that pass? He didn't need it. So silly mistakes in my opinion.
Liverpool's woes continues. The champions, of course, Rio Ferdinand has said that they are the worst champions when it comes to defending their Premier League title race. Well, that's all for sports at this time. Thank you, Ademola Adejoyin, for joining us on the Breakfast Show this morning.